Morning, dear hearts. We are now in lesson 128. Please subscribe. So there's going to be a few references to previous lessons in today's lesson. But one of the main things I want you to know is this lesson folds into tomorrow's, because this lesson is the world I see holds nothing that I want. Now, it's true. But we would never be left in this place, because to simply be told that the world I see holds nothing that I want without us knowing that there is something else could possibly lead the separated ones, as we have been called, to go into a place of despair and anxiety and depression. And the Course and our teacher would never lead us and leave us there. So the world I see holds nothing that I want, and it's the emphasis on what I see, because remember, I'm not seeing this world with Christ's eyes and Christ's vision. I am seeing it with the body eyes, and therein lies the problem. It says, the world you see holds nothing that you need to offer you. It has nothing to really offer us, nothing that you can use in any way, nor anything at all that serves to give you joy. And remember, we are meant to be happy. God wants us to be happy. Believe this thought and you are saved from years of misery, from countless disappointments, and from hopes that turn to bitter ashes of despair. No one but must accept. Let's change that out of the negatives. Everyone must accept this thought as true if he or she would leave this world behind and soar beyond its petty scope and little ways. Now, one of the lessons that this new lesson brings in, it says, for everything must serve the purpose you have given it. That is lesson 2. I have given everything I see, I've given it all the meaning it has for me. Without my decision of what something is for, it has no meaning. But I have taken it upon myself to assign a meaning to everything I see. And because a thought never leaves its source, that thing will maintain and keep the meaning that I have given it, unless I change my thought about it. Then the meaning will be changed as well. This lesson goes on to say, escape today the chains you place upon your mind when you perceive salvation here. When I have looked at everything I see, I've assigned its meaning, and then I'm thinking, well, how can this give me salvation? How can this give me freedom or happiness or joy? All the things you seek to make your value greater in your sight limit you further, hide your worth from you, and add another bar across the door that leads to true awareness of yourself, to really know who we are, that big S self, our real self. Every time we look around this world and we think there is something here that we want, something that we will cherish, what this lesson is telling us is we're placing not only another bar across the door, and we'll get there in a moment, but we're also wrapping ourselves in chains that keep us attached to this world, when instead of being attached to this world, we could soar free, high above it. So, barring the door that leads to true awareness of yourself. Well, that door has been a metaphor for us throughout the Course, and it will continue to be. But that door is addressed, and who stands at that door is addressed in chapter 11. Okay, because it says in the section, the inheritance of God's Son, it says, but love yourself with the love of Christ, so does your Father love you. You can refuse to enter, but you cannot bar the door that Christ holds open. Come unto me who hold it open for you. For while I live, it cannot be shut, and I live forever. God is my life and yours, and nothing is denied by God to his child. So this door that we keep thinking we're barring and making it more and more difficult for us to go through it is actually guarded by Christ. Christ is there at the door, and he is keeping it from ever being barred, that we cannot enter it. He's actually keeps it open for us and bids us, yes, come through this door, come to know who you really are. So I get excited about all of this. I just love the Course so much. It says, so let nothing that relates to body thoughts delay your progress to salvation, nor permit temptation to believe that this world holds anything you want to hold you back. The other lesson that I want to bring in is lesson 11, that my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. I have thought and assigned the meaning to everything, but those thoughts are coming from my ego mind, and those thoughts are meaningless, and there is nothing that meaningless that I would want to, or I need to, or that I should cherish. There is nothing here that is worth one instant of delay and pain, one moment of uncertainty and doubt. The worthless, the meaningless, offer nothing. Certainty of worth cannot be found in worthlessness or meaninglessness. Long word to say. So today the practicing is 3 times during the course of the day, 10 minutes each. And what we are instructed to do is to go deep within our mind. It says, pause and be still a little while and see how far you rise above the world when you release your mind from chains and let it seek the level where it finds itself at home. Your mind will be grateful to be free a while. Our mind to rest, to let our mind rest in God, and to soar above the meaningless world that we have made, not created, that we have made. Our mind knows where it belongs, and but free the wings of your mind and let it fly above all of the meaninglessness and the meaningless world that I have made with my meaningless thoughts, because I've assigned it a meaning that has no meaning. So let my mind soar, and it will fly in sureness and in joy to join its holy purpose, which is to rejoin God's mind where it has always been, and rest in its creator, there to be restored to sanity, to freedom, and to love. Only God's love is real. There is no love but God's. So we do this for 10 minutes 3 times today, and we just sink into this beautiful space of surety and knowingness and love and peace and joy and all of the attributes of our Father, our source, that he would have us know and be. The world, this world, is not where we belong, and we belong where we are meant to be, and we are meant to belong with God. Your guide is sure. Open your mind to him, be still, and listen. And then it says that after we have spent this time with God and soaring above this world, when we open up our eyes, you will not value anything you see as much as you did when you looked at it before this 10-minute respite and rest. So protect your mind, it says, throughout the day, and when you think you see some value in an aspect or an image of this world, refuse to lay a chain upon your mind, refuse to become attached to it, and tell yourself with certainty, quiet certainty, this will not tempt me to delay myself. The world I see holds nothing that I want. The world I see holds nothing that I want. And remember, the Course tells us that delay doesn't matter in eternity. It is tragic in time. There's no reason for us to delay our journey home to the real world, the world we belong. That's it for today. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please pray to see a whole new world. Do I hear Disney? Namaste.